Yo, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. We're to see what the divine has to tell you right now. We're to get some downloads. We're to see what's going down. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, and Queen of Wands. So you could have been holding the baggage of other people, specifically a feminine. You were holding the baggage of an indecisive feminine. And you realized that it was going nowhere. Two of Wands. So you realized that they couldn't see your worth. It was just not clicking for them. They had their eyes closed. They have their eyes covered, and they're contemplating things that have nothing to do with you. This could be a bunch of people, a bunch of feminine energy. But then you connected. Or you remembered this Queen of Wands. This nurturing, all-loving, feminine. And this Queen of Wands and you recognized each other's loneliness. Both of you guys relate to each other on a deep, deep, deep soul level. And it's just nice to know that they know you. This is a beyond words connection. Five of Swords. And they could be, this person is probably the catalyst of what got you out of this bondage. What got you out of what got you out of holding all this burden that wasn't yours. That your energy was being used very immaturely. And it was hard for you to see. But this person was a mirror for you. And just their energy revealed to you deeper truths about your reality. So you give each other confidence in being a hermit. You guys could live very far from each other. And you guys inspire each other to be the hermit that you are and make it as beautiful as you can. It's like this was your bliss teacher. This person taught you that it doesn't have to be so hard. That it's only you saying that it has to be hard. No one says it has to be hard. That if you want it easy, perfect. Align yourself with that. God will supply you. So this person encourages you to rest, to create how you like to do it, create in whichever way makes you feel freest, makes you feel like a kid. And that it's okay to be comfortable. It's okay to sit in your throne. It's okay to enjoy the moment. Queen of Swords. There could be a karmic feminine figure. Somebody who's the opposite of this. Who wants to get in the way. This could be a mother figure for some of you. But they want to get in your face and be all that you think about. They don't want you to see this. Because they don't want to be left in the cold. But this person in the way has a lot of trauma. A lot of trauma about being left alone. Seven of Cups. And that fear, this is a pent-up fear. And Spirit is pointing it out because it's important. That this is a part of all of us. If it's right in your face, then it's a lesson. So this person has doubled down on their fear of being left alone, and that led them to places that they didn't want to go. They started to try to manipulate and use all of their energy so they aren't left alone. So the path they chose wasn't to free their soul. It wasn't to feel liberated and one with God. They chose the opposite. They chose fear of God and doubling down in safety. So if God decides to strike, they'll be fine. It's like they were using other means to protect themselves. So Spirit wants you to know that. And you know that. You do know that. And that's why you feel so light, even around them. Because you see it clearly. You see that they're there for a reason. And just because they chose that direction doesn't mean they're evil. Doesn't mean we should discard them. You see that they are you. but you didn't choose that direction. It's an example of how our decisions change our lives. But not just our decisions, but our mindset. That where these people are has always been inevitable because of their mindset. That they will always find themselves in the same predicament, life after life, so long as they don't change their mind, their attitude. So those who have a very bland sense of life, they're going to stay that way. Okay. Page of coins, Knight of coins, Nine of coins, Five of cups, the Lovers, Six of swords, and the World. You've cut the cord. You've cut the cord on everything. That's who you are. Just like their character shapes their reality, as does yours. And who you are is God. Who you are is innately one of the divine. Page of Swords. You innately love the divine. You innately love God. And that shows. But Spirit put you on this journey to see the opposite. To firsthand see the opposite. And now you're seeing that the cord has always been cut. That any cord was an illusion. Okay. So you're like a baby again. You're like a kid. That's what this feels like. Because you realize that you are a kid. You are ignorant in many ways, in beautiful ways. Nine of Wands. So you're definitely doubling down. You're definitely working hard. You realize that this society is perfectly sculpted for you. There's an easy road for you to get what you want. God is saying, so long as you dedicate your energy into this, you're going to get what you want. It's a one-way road. And that is something God told you years ago, and now you're seeing it. Now you're seeing that God meant it. God never lied to you. God took you out of your sorrow. God healed your heartbreak. God led you to your lover. Your lover is coming to you. It's going to be the feminine going to the masculine. She's leaving a situation. She's leaving a house of demons. She's seeing that maybe her actions took her to a place that's very dark, but she never changed. So her heart remains pure. She has open line communication to God. She knows the almighty truth, but she has to maneuver around the darkness that surrounds her. And Spirit is saying it's going to come through her words. That God, Archangel Michael, is giving her a divine sword. A divine sword, a divine gift. This is a gift that the masculine has mastered and he's giving to her. The art of divine communication. Of communicating God, being an open channel in your day-to-day life. This is a gift that is given to those with incredible faith. Because your faith becomes who you are. And you do no wrong, and you say no wrong. So, that's the gift here, given to the feminine, that she doesn't have to worry about it. She doesn't have to form a game plan. She's gonna say things without her knowing, without her planning. And then she's gonna be right where she needs to be. Yep. Headed to the King of Coins. The stable one. Alright. 12:21 on the clock. I love you. God bless you. Peace.